Hello, everybody, and welcome once again as I continue this summer of wrestling. You are in wrestling, and I am here to just give my simple predictions and stances on the currently going Ring of Honor and New Japan Pro Wrestling War of the Worlds Tour. For those of you who don't know, I'm just a simple man, and my name is Noah Foster, and I'm a lifelong fan of wrestling. So I just wanted to come in and give my thoughts and interest you and make you all aware of these once in a lifetime dream encounters, incredible matches, incredible wrestling ahead if you're looking for something different and something unique. For those of you who don't know, the War of the Worlds Tour is a multiple event based tour that takes place across multiple cities where New Japan Pro Wrestling stars meet and face off against Ring of Honor stars, sometimes for titles, sometimes not, sometimes one on one, sometimes multiple person. There may be survival, you don't know. But I just wanted to come in and give y'all my thoughts. So with that, why don't we get started with the first night? I'm aware already that the first night has occurred, but again, I live hashtag spoiler free. I will be watching these events in full, starting effectively maybe this weekend. So the first event actually took place May 8th, War of the Worlds, Buffalo, New York, and the following matches occurred, and these are my predictions for them. You have Young Lions versus, excuse me, Ring of Honor. For those of you who don't know, Young Lions are up-and-coming talent being put through New Japan Pro Wrestling's dojo, because Ring of Honor has like their own dojo too, and they could be like your next major Kazuchika Okada for all you know in New Japan Pro Wrestling. I've already been impressed by a couple of Young Lions based on what I've seen in New Japan. Well, there was the one that faced Hiroshi Tanahashi. He seems to have a bit of an ego to him too. Very aggressive, very upfront, very like it's all about me. So we'll see what happens to him. But anyway, going off that. First match here I see is Young Lions, Connors and Fredericks versus the Kingdoms, Vinny Marseglia and TK. And for those of you who don't know, the leader of the Kingdom, Matt Taven. He is the current Ring of Honor World Heavyweight Champion. I'm just going to go out on a limb here and say that the Kingdom wins. I'm sure Young Lions are going to put on quite a showing. Next we have PJ Black versus up-and-coming Young Lion, Alex Coughlin. And I'm just going to say this, PJ Black, he is a story of triumph and survival. He is also a person that has faced Nick Aldis for the NWA 10 pounds of gold. The man can go. I'm going to say PJ Black wins this one. Next up, we have a heavy-hitting battle with Shane Taylor versus Hikuleo. Hikuleo, Big Brother, you know, G.O.D., Bullet Club, too sweet. And I should wear my Bullet Club shirt. Oh well. Anyway, as far as this match goes, Shane Taylor, last I saw, he was involved at G1 Supercard in a crazy six-man street fight on Team Bully Ray, I like to call it. And that team lost. Hikuleo, though, he has not had much of a victorious showing lately, too. So both men can really use the win here. I've already gave 2 wins to Ring of Honor. This one I'm going to give to New Japan. I'm going to say Hikuleo becomes victorious. Following that, we have Lifeblood. We have Tracy Williams versus Mark Haskins versus LIJ's Los Ignorables de Japón, Sonata and Izzo, former NWGP heavyweight champion, IWGP heavyweight champions, and also Sonata. He just came off a incredible title match against Kazuchika Okada, and Evo came off an incredible match with Tomohiro Ishii during New Japan Dotaku. So with that, let's see here. Which team do I think can go the distance and go further? I know Mark Haskins has been involved in New Japan Pro Wrestling as well. He also wrestles under Defy Wrestling, which I've been following lately. I am going to go with LIJ for the win, and I believe this is going to lead them towards maybe trying to go after their tag team titles again, currently held by GOD, which we'll get to shortly. Following that, we have the undefeated Roos versus the last real man of wrestling, Silas Young. Roos has got to be in line for a Ring of Honor World Heavyweight Championship title shot very soon after that incredible victory against Dalton Castle in less than a minute, not to mention his utter incredible bout with Bandito at Ring of Honor's 17th anniversary. So I am going to go with Roos on this one. And moving on from there, we have a once-in-a-lifetime encounter, and inside it we have Bandito versus Flip Gordon, former partners in the Crockett Cup at NWA's Crockett Cup event. Had a great bout. They made it to the semifinals and lost. Both these men can go. Both these men are agile. Flip Gordon coming back off an incredible knee injury. Bandito, he has done nothing but impress me. I still can't get over that one move he did, G1 Supercard, to Taishi Isamori and Dragon Lee. But in this match, it's about respect, the bigger man, and who can go the distance, and who can get the win. I am going to go with, this one's a tough one. I'm going to go with Flip Gordon. And I'm just going to keep it simple, like I said. Following that, we have the first title being defended here. The World Six-Man, Ring of Honor World Six-Man Tag Team titles. It's Villain Enterprises, Mighty Scroll, the villain, whoop, whoop, and his partner mates, PCO, who's not human, and, excuse me, Brody King versus a legendary team out of New Japan Pro Wrestling. We have Jeff Cobb, we have Nagata, and we have Kojima. Nagata and Kojima also coming off the Crockett Cup, and we also have Jeff Cobb coming off his recent defeat to Taiji, where he lost the Never Openweight Championship. But Villain Enterprises, they are on fire right now. They already held the NWA Tag Team Champions after winning the Crockett Cup, and they're also currently the six-man tag champs. And also, PCO will be facing Matt Taven at an event I'll be getting to shortly here. So, do these guys lose the titles and give them up to Jeff Cobb, who's still the Ring of Honor TV champion? I'm going to say no, because Villain Enterprise is my favorite thing going today. I'm going to say Villain Enterprise retains. And following that, we got our main event, the Jonathan Gresham, Jay Lethal versus the GOD for the, excuse me, the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Championships. Because keep in mind, IWGP Heavyweight Champions and Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champions are the Gorillas of Destiny, GOD. And recently, the good bad guy, Tamaloa, he's called out anybody, anytime, anywhere for these titles, okay? He's not afraid to face anybody. They think they're that good. They think they are the best. Jonathan Gresham and Jay Lethal, they earned this opportunity winning a 30-minute Iron Man tag match against the members of Lifeblood back at Masters of the Craft in Columbus, Ohio. I really wish I saw that show. So, with this match, though, GOD, I can't go against Bullet Club. They seem virtually unstoppable. But the thing is, they have two sets of titles. Do you really need both? And how many more times do I see them competing with Ring of Honor? We already know how much they feel like Ring of Honor disrespected by G1 Supercard due to someone's antics that got involved. But I won't get into that because screw that guy. I'm going to say that, and let's see here, Jay Lethal, former Ring of Honor World Heavyweight Champion. Jonathan Gresham hasn't had a title in a while. You know what? Heck, let's go with a surprise moment here and a change. I'm going to say that, excuse me, Jay Lethal and Jonathan Gresham become the new Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions. And then the GOD will go defend those titles back in New Japan, the IWGP Heavyweight Championships against, like, what's his name? Yano and Makabe. Okay, so let's move on to the next night here. The next night will take place in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Sorry about that. Let's go down the line. We have Bullet Club's GOD and Hikuleo facing off against some young lions here. I feel like this is pretty self-evident. GOD, they're going to be super furious. They're going to come in ablazing. I expect GOD to win this one here. And by the way, the Young Lions are the same Young Lions from the previous night. Alex Corrigan, Carl Fredericks, and Clark Connors. Following that, we have the Kingdom, TK and Vinny, versus TK O'Brien and Vinny Marcelia versus Los Ignobles de Japón, Evil, and Sonata. And this is going to be a very interesting bout. Both these teams have history with each other. I'm going to keep it simple and say that Evil and Sonata win here. I see Evil and Sonata going very far in victories on this tour. Following that, we have Roos versus PJ Black. Both men crafty, both men intense. Roos still undefeated. PJ Black not so much. But PJ Black could use a win here. And honestly, I don't know. Well, then again, you got LIJ in the previous match. This is like a reunion when you think about it. I'm just going to say Roos. Following that, we have Lifeblood, Tracy Williams and Mark Haskins versus them boys, the Briscoes. Look, the Briscoes are 10-time Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions. They are unstable. They are dangerous. They do anything to win. They kill people. And we all know how much they want to go after GOD and those Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champions, even though I say they're going to go to Jonathan Gresham and Jay Lethal, which I think Briscoes versus them would be awesome. But anyway, as far as this goes, Lifeblood, I don't know if they can beat the Briscoes here. It is hard to go against them boys. I'm going with the Briscoes on this one. And then following that, we have a legend, Yuji Nagata versus the last real man of wrestling, Silas Young. And based on, like I said, last real man of wrestling and living legend, this one could go either way. I am going to go with Silas Young on this one. So following that, we have Jeff Cobb, Shane Taylor, Brody King, and Hiroki Goto collide in a crazy four-corner survival match. Alright, so let's see here. Jeff Cobb and Hiroki Goto, they have previous history. They faced off against each other for Never Openweight Championship, Ring of Honor Tag Team Championship. They faced off against each other during Honors Rising. And then you have Shane Taylor, who is just a massive badass pretty much in Ring of Honor, who also faced Jeff Cobb at Ring of Honor's 17th anniversary for his Ring of Honor TV championship and lost. And then you have Brody King, the unstable man of Villain Enterprises. This match can go any way, but with that, I am going to simply say that I'm going to give it to Hiroki Goto. Following that, we have Jay Lethal versus Kojima. Jay Lethal, again, former Ring of Honor World Champion. He carries this brand on his shoulder. And then we have Kojima, a guy that can chop you to oblivion. This is living legend versus one of the heart and souls of Ring of Honor. But I am going to go with Kojima on this one. And then finally, this is the big one of the night, okay? And this is what I was talking about before. Matt Taven, the current Ring of Honor Heavyweight Champion, faces PCO, who is not human. The guy loves pain, lives off pain, thrives off pain, endures it. Unless the Kingdom gets involved here or he gets blatantly disqualified. And again, the refs have more power and more control here, so I'm sure they don't want to end this way. I don't see Matt Taven losing the title. As much as awesome it would be if PCO was champion. And maybe if Destro was out there, I could see that happening, but I was wrong when I didn't call Matt Taven a freaking G1 Supercrown. I called Murdy Skrull. So with that, I am going to say that Matt Taven retains his title. Thy kingdom come. Jeez. Alright, so with that, that concludes night 2. This is a 4-night tour, by the way. And we actually get a nice one-day break. So I think with that, I'm just going to stop right here. And thank you all for tuning in for these simple predictions. If you haven't already, go join our club and check out these amazing once-in-a-lifetime matches. They're sure to be something incredible. I certainly will in their entirety. And for those of you who don't know, I'm just a simple man and a lifelong fan of wrestling. So stay tuned. A couple days from now, I'll have my predictions for the rest of the Ring of Honor World of Worlds Tour for the event in Grand Rapids, Michigan, and the event to be held place in Chicago, Illinois. Stay tuned for other predictions. I'll do stuff on Best of the Super Juniors, Money in the Bank, Double or Nothing, NXT TakeOver 25, and what was the other show? Oh yeah, independent wrestling like Extreme Chaos Wrestling. It's the summer of wrestling, folks. Expect a lot of it from me. Expect a lot of it from wrestling in general. Expect me to work more also with NoDQ.com. That's why you see the shirt. Go follow them. Buy a shirt. NoDQ.com/shirts. Go follow the website. Your opinions matter. You can opinionate and comment on anything. Check out the review. It just recently went up. I'm going to check it out after I get some sleep because it's late at night here. Hope you all enjoyed this, and as always, let's keep growing this wrestling community together. Simple as that. And you can follow me at nodq.com/Noah or follow my simple YouTube channel here at youtube.com/users/NoahFoster210. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this simple insight. God bless you all. And with that, till the next video, have a good night.